Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with the first day of the 7-day birthday celebration at Scrap-A-Sketch. And each day, if you go to the Scrap-A-Sketch Facebook page, each day there's a new sketch for the next 7 days. And there's a list of items to include. You have to choose 5 of those and include them on your page. Upload your page to the appropriate album, and you'll be eligible for a prize. I'm not eligible for prizes since I'm on the creative team, but I've decided, and I didn't do any of the samples. I've had, I'm not out there at all, but I've decided that I'm going to do a video every day of that day's sketch. So this is today's. This is day 1, and this is the sketch. It's got a panel of paper on one side. It's got a large tag. I'm going to use this envelope instead, and a square of paper behind one of the 2 photos. I'm actually going to use a tag for this second photo. And I've got some flowers and some other miscellaneous embellishments. We'll see how they work out in my final design. So I'm going to, and I also have some fake stitches and some, a title. So I'm gonna go for it now. I have cut this piece of paper from, obviously, a Christmas paper. I'm using the red houndstooth check side. I love this red and pink houndstooth check, and I am determined to use every single scrap of it. It's not as long as my paper is. I've got that paper that's extra long, so I guess that's okay to leave that little white bit right there. I'm okay with that. I kind of debated whether to use this on the flowered side. I think I'm going to use it on the other side because I like that the top is pink and the bottom is white. And then I don't have to worry about whether my flowers match or not. So that's my that's my main consideration, is I don't want to have mismatched flowers. Okay, I've got another piece of this is not Pinkfresh. I forget what it is. Oh, here it is. It's Cartabella, Merry & Bright by Dina Rutter from many years back, I would guess. 2012, so yeah, 11 years ago. So it's not new. I don't know whether to use this that way. This is just a little 5-inch square of some Pinkfresh paper. I'm going to put it on foam, just because that will kind of help it get past the change in elevation there. Okay, I'm going to keep that on my desk because I'm probably going to need it. And I didn't. And it's going on like this because that's the way it's on there. Because that's the way I I have it. I just chose without choosing. Okay, so I've got this photo and this, excuse me, this tag. I'm probably going to arrange them like so. I want the bottoms to line up, but the top doesn't have to. And I'm going to put a piece of foam. I'm going to put foam behind this. Okay, and then here, I'm going to put a little foam on the edge. Well, actually, let me do this. I'm going to put foam behind the whole thing. And then I'm going to add foam to this side. We'll see if that works. That may not be enough, and I didn't put that on this over as far as I wanted it. Let's see if that works. Still not quite exactly where I wanted it, and it just needs to be skinnier. Excuse me. I think that looks much better. I'm going to put that down right there. And now I've got a really large floral cluster. That I think I can fit right there. And so I'm going to put that strip of foam, and then I can curl it over. It's not covering up anything important on the photo, but I kind of want that one to go over there. All right, and that to me is gorgeous. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. And I'm going to do this one kind of down below the blue squares, and I'm going to put this behind it. And I have it lined up a little bit over this way to balance this tag. And I don't know if I'm going to do anything under there. We shall see. I want to arrange these little pieces up here. Let's see if I can do something like, I'm going to use all three of the pattern papers that I've used. I've used this lighter pink. This is a Paige Evans paper for the matting behind the photo. And this is of me when I broke my ankle in 2009, slipped on a corn cob at the recycling center. Not sure why there was a corn cob at the recycling center, because corn cobs are not recyclable as far as I know, and it was not a composting center. So let me see how these line up. I'm just gonna place them on here like, just to see if I can come to a pleasing arrangement. Don't like that over the top, maybe underneath. Yeah, that works for me. So I'm gonna just put this one down first. I should have found a way to bring that green in. I'll probably do that the next time I use that paper. There, and then let's do this one. There and there. I think that's lined up at the top. And I'm going to add some stitching. I want to find a piece of stitching that is like this little one right here is the perfect length. I'll get that. And let's see how that works. There. I think it'll be fine, even though it has to kind of change levels there as it crosses over. So I want to be sure and push it down there. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to add this here because, but I'm thinking I might also want a flower maybe from that same collection, but smaller. That may not be small enough, but I like it. I don't want it to be about the flowers necessarily. Those flowers, they're from the same collection, but they're a little bit too different. That one's too big. That one's kind of cute, and it brings in the red color. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with that. I'm gonna just kind of do right there, and then I will put this on a little bit of foam. Just to raise it up and give all this more dimension. That works for me. I kind of like that, broke the lines there. I'm going to break this line ever so slightly by that ampersand. That is a chipboard ampersand that I have had lying around, kicking around in my stash for years. I have no idea where it's from, but I thought it might be cool on this page. Now, I want my title to be the best part, because propping up my leg and having the kids draw and write on my cast, and having Scout snuggling up close to me, that was the best part of having a broken ankle. Absolutely the best part. And that picture makes me smile. Scout is gone. He's crossed the Rainbow Bridge in 2010. And this was 2009, and we had no idea that he only had a year to live. I mean, I guess you never do, but he was young, and it shouldn't have happened. I'm going to add this little flag right here that says happy. And I want to put the title here. Kind of let it fill in that spot. And I'm going to add some stitching down here. So I want a longer stitch. Let me put this away. And then I have some hearts. I'll have to check my thing there. I have that's kind of cute, having that little stitchy pattern there. I don't know when I'm going to ever do a layout again with that much open white space that this would look good on. So let's go for it. I love these stitches, and I need thousands of packages of them. If you happen to run across thousands of packages of them, let me know. I love all that white space. It's kind of a, it's not exactly minimalist by any stretch. There are 3 different pattern papers at play, and I'm having trouble lifting this up because I went in from end. Okay, I'm gonna center it there so that it's equal parts on the white. I mean, so I get some on white and some on pink. Okay, and let me get this. And I don't know if that's even, and I don't know if I care, because it's meant to look messy. It's kind of a messy stitch pattern. There's a little bit of a break there. I just absolutely love rub-ons these days. I mean, I always did love rub-ons, and I've seen people say that they used to be poor quality. I think I never blamed the quality on the maker of the rub-ons. I blamed the poor quality on how I took care of them. I maybe exposed them to too much air, didn't keep them in a nice sealed package. So nowadays I'm thinking I need maybe something over in here, over this side. And I might look at a short stitch or something small like that little heart. Ooh, that's where my hearts can go. Okay, how am I going to do that? I'm going to cut Here we go. I'm gonna do it like this, and I'm gonna lift this up so that I don't cut through it. I'm gonna kind of go that way, and then I'll finish it with scissors. And that'll add, it'll be a triangle of stitches. I don't have much black in any black elsewhere except on Scout. He was a wonderful cat. He was John's cat for sure. He clearly loved his daddy. But when I was hurt and I was recovering from that broken ankle, he would not leave my side. So I'm gonna put that on there. That's so cute. The little tiny thread lines have to really be pushed down, especially on this textured paper. Oh my goodness, look how cute that is. So now I'm gonna do my overlapping hearts over here. So what color do I want? I've got this green color in the leaves there, so I can do that. And then I've got this pink color. I don't have any red hearts like this, but my pink ones will do. Let me put those back with my heart collection. I'm going to add a little glue here. Okay, now let's check the list of things that I was going to include. Hearts, I've got those. Flowers, I've got those. 3 pattern papers. I've got this red houndstooth check. I've got the blue kind of optical illusion paper, I call it. And then I have this Paige Evans paper that I've matted the photo with. Stitching, I've got my stitching in 3 places, and scrapping about me. It's about my broken ankle. And I will add some journaling right here on this, this line, and my page is done. So thank you, Lisa, for all the wonderful sketches and for building this amazing community for these past 2 years. Happy birthday to Scrap a Sketch, and join me tomorrow for the second sketch of 7. Thanks for watching. Bye.